Hello everybody, my name is Benji and welcome back to Satisfactory. As you can probably tell, I did a little bit of work off camera on the Radio Shack, as I am calling it, which is the radio control unit and basic aluminum factory. So I took this little U design that we already had, and I just added it so that this side over here tiers up first and goes the highest. This side tiers up second and goes the second highest, and then the middle tiers up last and goes the shortest amount. I also added 3 switches, one for the radio control units. Is that what they're called? Radio control units? Yeah. One for the alclad sheets and one for the casings, and then a train, which is going to go along the main train line all the way back to the base, which we did some more work on over there with the train line, and we've got more to do still. But first, we actually need to get this factory working and turned on, so I'm going to go out that direction and get the coal, and then I'm going to go out this direction and get the iron and copper, go out way over there and get the quartz, which you can't really see, but you also kind of can. Yeah, there's the quartz. There it is. And then we're going to be going over there and grabbing water from the little bean pool lake, because there's always beans in that pool for some reason. And then the factory will be good to go. We'll just need to place an actual independent train, because this is the homeward caboose. This is my personal train. And then set a destination over there with belts to get them into the storage facility, and we'll be good to go. After that, we get to finally work with blenders for the first time! I have never in my life used a blender, because I've never done the new stuff yet. Like the aluminum casings and the alclad casings and the radio control units. I've never done the new recipes for these, so I've never used a blender. I've placed one down, but I've never used a blender before. So that is going to be super exciting, and we're going to be using that for the diluted fuel recipe. There it is. The diluted blend fuel, I believe is what it's called. Something along those lines. It just says alternate recipe 3, but it's diluted blend fuel. Let's call it that. That's what the wiki calls it. Instead of having to do a packager loop where we make the diluted packaged fuel and then unpackage it and then package the water and send it back to the beginning of the system, we don't have to do that anymore. We can just straight up take the heavy oil residue, combine it with water, turn it into fuel. And we're going to be using that for the computer factory way over that direction on the Gold Coast. So I will see you guys when we have all of the inputs for this factory connected and are going to turn it on for the first time. It's going to be exciting stuff. So, we've died twice. It's been an hour and 10 minutes, basically. And so far, the only thing that we've gotten done over at the Radio Shack is the coal and the water. We still need to hook up the bauxite. We were in the middle of trying to hook up the quartz when I got insta-killed at 4 bars of health by an alpha spitter, somehow. So that's fun. And then we've got to get the bauxite from over there, and we've got to get the coal and the iron from down here. Then we can move on to extending the personal rail line that way out to the Gold Coast for computers, high-speed connectors, circuit boards, rubber and plastic. I almost forgot them all. And then we can use that line right there to set up the radio control units and basic aluminum drop-off point, which is going to be over there on the Stinky Rock. Actually, I can just hover a bit. On the Stinky Rock. Not that key, this key. On the Stinky Rock. And we'll try to squeeze in a train station here for stuff that's going to be coming from that direction on the Gold Coast. Which we've got a lot of stuff that's going to be produced along the Gold Coast. We've got circuit boards, high-speed connectors, heavy modular frames, rubber, plastic, computers, electromagnetic control rods, turbo motors and thermal propulsion rockets, which are going to be using drones to get back to the base because they're too far for me to want to do a train all the way out there. Even though we will have the personal train line out there, I don't want to have a specific freight car for that. And then we're also going to have fused modular frames and cooling systems along the Gold Coast as well. So that's going to be fun. I'm a little peeved that I keep dying because I have to make a new inventory every single time I die. And that's inconvenient. And then I also have to get the train all the way back here, which is also pretty fucking inconvenient. Anyway, I'll let you guys know when we're done with the factory. Oh, we've got bauxite. Bauxite is here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 408 bauxite per minute coming in. Is the water here yet? Water's not here yet. Neither is the copper or the coal. Or iron, rather. I feel like I can see it on that belt, though. I don't know, I can't tell. Coal was already here, so that's not a problem. Water is a problem. There's the water. Alright, here we go. It's working. Let's see that alumina solution. There it is. Look at that lovely alumina solution. There goes an ingot. There goes scrap. Look at that. How about this system? Anything yet? There's some alumina solution coming in. So this system is based very, very much on recycling. So it's going to be very slow with the water in the beginning. Why is it 300 per minute? You know, we're going to limit this, actually. It only needs 160 into the system, so we're not going to give it any more than 160. Because if we do, it'll cause a ton of issues. There's some water going around the other side as well. Oh my gosh, our first aluminum casings and our first alclad sheets. Wow. The first of soon to be many. The first of soon to be many. How about quartz? Quartz is good. I think. Did I miss a belt connection over here or something? Oh no, it just straight up is full. Huh. Whoops. I didn't think about that when I connected the belts prematurely. Oh boy. Whoopsie doopsie. Wait, what? No, what are you? What? Oh, that's what happens when you stream for 7.5 hours. You put the wrong recipe in. I am a numpty. I am an absolute numpty. Oh my gosh. Oops. Any plates? Plates are good. Plates are moving and grooving. How about screws? Are screws moving and grooving yet? Screws are not yet moving and grooving. Probably because the iron is still overflowing. There's a singular iron ingot. Hey, look at that. Screws are starting up. Look at that, though. Alumina scrap. Alumina solution. Look at that loveliness. Oh, and I did connect a pump just in case this system ever had issues with that. Just in case, basically. Just in case. It should slowly warm itself up. Now that we've got water flowing around the back and everything. I want to see our first radio control units. Actually, I want to see our first crystal oscillators. That's what's more important to me. Here come screws. So if any of these machines start to work... Well, it'll actually be a while, so I'm gonna go back to looking at chat for a bit. Future Benji will bring you guys back in when it's important. What's going on with you? What? How? How? This is an assembler. How is there an ingot recipe in an assembler? What? What? How did that happen? That's not even me being tired. That's not a tired thing. That's a game glitch thing. What in the world? Wait, seriously? It's already backing up? Oh, because it's trying to put it into the train. Oh my god, it's putting it into the train one by one. Alright, anyway. Our first crystal oscillators, there they are! Woohoo! Woohoo! Crystal oscillators! Do we have any circuit boards yet? No, we don't. There goes some more. Are those guys finished? There they come. Neither of these have circuit boards yet, so we're gonna go check on the circuit boards now. There they go! Our first radio control units! Hi guys! Oh, look at you! Any more of them? No, because computers are still taking their sweet time. Oh, I got stuck. There they go, into the train. The first of many. Yes. Ah, system success. System success, ladies and gentlemen. System success. There it goes, I think it just unloaded. I can't tell, it's on our render distance. Oh yeah, it unloaded, here we go. We've got stuff coming. Which means I gotta hurry up and get this finished. Of course that's too long. Hello to our first load of stuff. It is wonderful to see you guys. Welcome back to the hub. And as the silver conductor docks once again to unload more radio control units and basic aluminum at the factory, we are going to be doing some unlocks in the MAM. It's been so long since we've done unlocks in the MAM. It's about time we finally do some more. Not that one though. This one's a pretty big one, but we're not doing it yet. We are going to do this one first. 50 radio control units in. 200 aluminum casings in. I gotta go get more motors. Motors. That's only 250. Give me more. Give me more. Let's see what Ada has to say about aeronautical engineering.
Milestone reached. Aerial transport of resources is now possible with the use of drones, ideal for shipping across long distances or difficult terrain. Ensure the presence of batteries at drone ports for optimal results. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
We have drones. Transportation, drones, and drone ports need high-speed connectors? What? I haven't built that factory yet. That's next on the list, though. So we're gonna get to that now, I guess. We gotta run a train out there first, though. Aw, I was gonna put that down. Dang it. Oh well, now we also have access to the supercomputers. Oh my gosh. Plastic, high-speed connectors, AI limiters, and computers all to one supercomputer. And now we have sulfuric acid, that's new. We've got batteries made in a blender. Speaking of blenders, speaking of blenders, speaking of blenders, we can place a blender. Give me power, 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 give me power. That's big. That's very large. That's a large machine. Let's go over here. Blender, 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 blender. Blender. Refinery. I don't have enough refinery, but there, that's the refinery scale. It's not as tall. It's not as long, but it's wide. It's a square. It's a cube. It's cubic. Battery. There's the alternate diluted fuel. Turbo blend fuel? What? Fuel, heavy oil residue, sulfur, and petroleum coke? My gosh. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and look at that. It changes with whatever... Yeah! It changes with whatever thing you put on. Yeah! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. So we're going to be using those for high-speed connectors and computers and circuit boards and rubber and plastic and all that good stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell how excited I am? And what else can we unlock? Even though we can't unlock it yet because I just sent a thing up in the thing. Not this yet because we need supercomputers. Advanced aluminum production. Ooh, we could get this! The resource well. With the nitrogen and the cooling systems and the fused modular frames and yay! Oh my gosh. And then leading edge production. Oof. Particle enrichment. A bigger oof. Oh my gosh. We've got a long road ahead of us, everyone. We have a long road ahead of us, but it is going to be so much fun. I will see you guys once we get the train all the way out to the lovely computer factory. Alright, here we go. Advanced aluminum production. Which is going to give us access to the resource extractor. Which is actually really, really cheap. What you got, Ada?
Milestone reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to extract resources such as nitrogen, water, and oil. Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum parts.
Yeah, there it is. Resource well extractor and resource well pressurizer. Wow, that thing is fucking huge! Sheesh! Anyway, now we have access to stuff like the fused modular frame, the cooling system, heat sinks, which I don't know why they weren't available beforehand, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which this was already unlocked with supercomputers, but that's not really important. Yeah, and then we also have empty nitrogen stuff and all that good stuff. So let's take a look at our scanner. Look at that. Water, no, that was iron ore. Nitrogen gas. Wow. That scanned very quickly. So there's some in the Crater Lake. We already knew about that one, and there's some up there, which we're going to be using for cooling systems and fused modular frames. So, wonderful stuff. Also, this is the new wing of the storage area. We've got 6 belts over here, which will soon be 8, probably. Currently, it only has the radio control units, which we're capping ourselves at 200 because blenders only take 5, and I don't have anything else that uses those yet, so that's good. And we've got aluminum casing and alclad sheets as well. Which actually we're going to grab more for belt material. This side will have some oil products and some other stuff from along the Gold Coast, and this side is going to have drones being input onto them. And some trains as well. If we need more storage, we'll build more storage. Probably not over here, because we already have some belts going on this side. But if we do end up needing more storage, we can probably just do instead of a full floor. So we're going to go continue with the other factory, which is circuit boards and stuff, because I don't want to deal with the copper that the high-speed connectors will require right now. So we are heading back over to the processing palace. So we are over here on the Gold Coast, getting ready to start working on a factory. We have our train set up to take our computers, high-speed connectors, circuit boards, rubber, and plastic back to the factory. The high-speed connector factory is going to go here, and we're going to be bringing oil from over there down and across underneath the trains, or somehow around this area, in order to get there. The Caterium is right up in that little tree line there. I can actually probably do that real quick and show you. There it is. And then the computer factory is going to be going right here. We're also going to be taking oil, bringing it through this little area eventually to make the cooling systems in here, and bring a little bit, I think, of oil down here to make the fused modular frames as well. So the oil here is going to be getting its fair use, pretty much. Oh, hey, and the MAM is done, which means I can actually show you guys what we got after the autosave. Very inconvenient timing. Can talk about some costs and stuff, though. The oil cost for the high-speed connectors... Wow, that is awful. How? I haven't unlocked electromagnetic control rods yet. How am I getting electric motor as an alternate? Oh well, we'll do that, that's fine. The high-speed connector requires 135 oil, 200 copper, and 224 Caterium. The circuit boards require 135 oil, and the rubber and plastic and everything, I don't know. I don't remember. And then the computers require 810 oil. So I'm not really sure exactly how I'm going to do this quite yet. That's still showing me bauxite. Resource nodes, oil. Get rid of the copper, coal, bauxite, rock quartz. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this. The 810 is probably going to come from these two guys and just overclock a little bit, because the fused modular frames are also going to need a little bit, and the cooling systems are also going to need a little bit. So I think this guy is probably going to be our best bet for everything that we're doing now. So I'm going to get to that and do circuit boards, rubber, and plastic tonight, and then end the stream. So here is our nice little neat and compact system, all ready to go. This is all it takes for circuit boards. All you would need to do in order to upgrade this into high-speed connectors is add something making Caterium and something making copper, and then you're good to go. It's very simple. The only thing that I need is water for the blender for the diluted fuel mixture, and then I need to pipe and belt everything together that is not currently belted and piped together, connect the outputs over to the train, and then set up something similar along these lines for rubber and plastic. Almost hit 100 hours, which means I'm not going to play at all before the next stream. Oh no, we hit 100 hours! We hit 100 hours! Almost on the dot! 14 seconds past the dot. Well, that is a monumental achievement, everybody. That is a monumental achievement. 100 hours in-game. Also, this is what everything looks like, all piped and belted together, minus the water, because I don't know how I'm going to do the plastic and the rubber, and I'm too tired right now to think about it, and maybe, probably, more than likely mess up if I actually tried it, so... Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, we're going to get back to this next time. Love the look of the blender. The thing looks so cool, and it's so compact. Mwah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, because I know I sure as hell love this game. I can't wait to play it again on stream and keep going. especially now that I'm not lagging out the wazoo ever since I cleared my downloads folder. Thanks for the tip, Supreme. And I will see you guys in the next one. So, thank you. Have a wonderful night. Later.